The 3 scheduled presidential debates will be the biggest showcases for the major candidates. Will we really learn anything from them? John Donvan thinks he's got a better idea, and he's a practitioner of what he preaches. He's the moderator of Intelligence Squared, which started a petition at change.org to lobby those in charge, and he joins me now to explain. Hey, John, I am a patron. I have several times been out in the crowd watching you, and I've listened to all of them on podcasts. Wow. So I get it, but explain to my audience, what is Oxford-style debating of the type you practice?
The Oxford-style debate comes down to this. The debater has to prove something. It's not slogans. It's not assertions. It's not zingers. It's not put-downs of the other guy. You have to prove something. And so you have a resolution, a motion, we call it, that's put before the audience and the debaters. For example, it could be something like, give undocumented immigrants a path to citizenship. Yes or no, for or against. Or it could be, the U.S. intervenes abroad too often. Yes or no, for or against. The debaters get up on our stage, and they have to prove that their argument is right, while at the same time disproving their opponent's arguments. As a result, they really have to go into depth. They have to marshal facts. They have to present logic. They have to be persuasive. And the ideal thing about this is that the audience actually gets to hear 2 sides of a very good argument.
So how would it apply to the presidential race, where there are 3 dates that are on the calendar?
Well, you know, what we see with the presidential debates, and we really haven't been doing it that long, they only go back to 1960 with a lot of years skipped in between, is that these are debates where the candidates get up there and they don't really come in intending to debate. They come in with speeches that they've memorized, and they look for opportunities to unfold their speeches, really basically ignoring the questions, and most of their speeches are about putting down the other guy. They move along from topic to topic. The moderator is in there trying to play gotcha, and that puts the candidates on the defensive. If we could go ahead with a debate program that actually introduces the Oxford model, we would see candidates having to prove themselves, prove what they believe. Their core beliefs will come out if they actually have to argue for or against a motion in a way that we've never seen before. And we've done 120 of these debates so far all over the country. And I have to say, it may sound like it might be hard going to listen to. It's the opposite. You've been there. Audiences come out electrified by being witness to a real intellectual jousting match. They are gladiators.
I know, but you and I are a couple of policy wonks, right? Maybe a little nerdish. Do you really think the American people want the substance that you would be offering in this type of a format?
Look, the fireworks are fun. There's no question about it. And you and I are wonks. There's no question about it. But we fill halls all around the country, a lot of times with people saying they were dragged along by their date, coming out saying, I never knew a real debate, which is not what we're seeing from the presidential debates. A real debate could be so exciting. My answer to that is yes. And we've had on our petition, change.org/fix the debates, 55,000 people have signed the debate so far, that petition in just the last few weeks. Millions have looked at the video that goes with it. We have hundreds of thousands of shares. So once people sort of get the idea, my answer to that is yes, we all have a hidden wonk in us, but it doesn't even have to feel wonky. It's actually exciting to see it happen once it happens.
Two final observations. One, I'm just wondering aloud, would the candidates go for this if the public demanded it? And secondly, I just want to congratulate you on the publication of In a Different Key, the story of autism. I'm John Donvan. I have so often heard you say. Thank you, John. I appreciate it.
It's a pleasure.
Still to come, the convention circuses have packed their tents in both Cleveland and